This was a David and Goliath affair.
Of course. It's already up by 4-0 as at the 42nd minute.
Here we also talk about France. We've seen France dominate very well in tournaments. They have a lot of players at their disposal. We have Griezmann, Mbappe, Ben Yedder. And you see people use Griezmann, you see people use Ben Yedder, you see people decide to use Ousmane Dembele. But France is just so dominant. So far in the tournament, so dominant. One of the things we also saw from a few matches was the fact that at the end of the day, no matter how well you play, if you cannot score goals, there's no point. There's really no point. And I think for some groups, the goal differences really count.
Yeah.
They really, at the end of the day, because people lost one game here, then drew one game, then it all boiled down to goal difference. But we see here 47 minutes, just beginning of the first half, Mr. Oga is in cruise control, 5 goals up. And at this point, his opponent wasn't having it as easy. He was good in the first too. Very good in the first too. Opportunity here for parallel pie. Still couldn't convert.
He had a chance to put one back there, but he didn't.
And when you So, you have parallel pie now, having one opportunity, maybe one or two, but not being able to convert. And going further into the tournaments, we expect to see, at this point now, you would think we've been able to sort out pretty good players.
Yeah.
From players that were just not as good.
Yeah, but again, we'll still see players. Now, those were players who were not as good as their mates in their groups.
In the groups.
Now, they will still not be as good as some players in other
in
groups
the knockout stages
when they match up. So, again, like the popular saying is, when somebody's crate starts, another one will begin. So everybody is
definitely. And just to give you guys a quick rundown of where we are now tournaments. We have 2 different brackets. One bracket is already in the round of 16. The other brackets they're already in the round of 32. So they will be playing. I think that would be Sunday.
Yeah, they'll be trashing it out among themselves to get to their own round of 16, so that they can face the other group that's already in the round of 16. So
at that point, the whole tournament will be a round of
a knockout round.
A knockout round of 32.
And then we know who are the potential earners of this 2,000.
A lot of money, like we said. It is 2 minutes into the game now, and you can see here that this parallel pie hasn't been able to make anything out of this game. He didn't also qualify from his group, I believe.
Yeah, he did pull one back though. I think this is the goal. Great
pass there to Hazard. Hazard on the left foot. That was a nice finish shot. And one thing I know that has been missing from this tournament, like we talked about in previous weeks, we haven't seen free kicks, like direct free kicks. We haven't seen long shots. We also, give credit to the players about how neatly they played, because we haven't had red cards, we haven't had really dirty games. The gameplays have been clean. Hopefully,
the fair play spirit has been, we want to talk about, has been class.
Yeah, credit to all the players in the tournament. 2 minutes of stoppage time now, Mr. Oga, still looking for more goals. And
hungry.
That's what differentiates some players from others. Some people go up 2 goals down and they just want to hold the ball, and they're comfortable. But you see Mr. Oga here now trying to go for more and more goals.
He just never stops. He just keeps firing. He takes his chances. He's not like what was his name? Adefola from group O. Who had his chances and just was being skillful through the play. He had chances to score. He had opportunities to score. He just didn't score. Mr. Ogun on the other side knew what was at stake. It's $2,000.
And he kept putting in those goals.
And he kept
putting in those goals. No mercy. I mean, with that kind of money on the line, you don't expect.
I'm not gonna play. I'm not gonna play around. I'm here to play and win. Like it's quite important, very very important. So that was beautiful from Group A. It ended 5-1, and we are about to queue up the next game from Group F. This was also another beautiful, game. I think it ended 3-2, quite competitive. The players went, head to head with each other, and but all in all, it's been beautiful so far to watch. Like all the players, and most of the players have come, knowing that there's a lot at stake and they aren't gonna mess it up. Really between Shani and Sage Mode. And Shani won this.
Shani won this. I mean, we saw another dominant display of France. We talked about just how dominant France is as a team, and when you put them in the hands of players that know how to score, because I mean, it can't be overemphasized. Scoring is what's important. Some players have used France and just haven't been able to produce goals. We see Shani here, nice interplay, finds space, can't score at that point.
That was a good defensive stop by the keeper. Yeah.
Coman taking that on his weaker foot, you probably would have, thought maybe he might want to position himself better on the right foot. But unfortunately, Sedman was not the kind of player that would punish Shani for all of his mistakes. Shani also came up strong at some point. I think the first few minutes of the game was end-to-end stuff. Both players just trying to get. I think this was when we saw that Bale goal. Very fantastic dink there.
I think this has to be the goal of the tournament, though. Like so far, that goal was amazing. And it was just the awakening for Shani. When that goal came in,
that was the wake up call.
He just flipped it.
That was the wake up call for Shani. At that point,
flipped it up.
He's like, nah, I can't.
You can't just call me like that.
I can't be embarrassed like this.
Bad man can, I have the facilities for this.
Yeah, I do have the facilities. I have myself a Benyera 5-star.
Just look at that.
Takes that shot.
Look at that.
And
he knew what he was doing. He could respond. He wasn't under pressure. Like from one go down and came up top. Like those are the kind of players I want to see in this tournament. Players who have the I can do it. I believe in myself spirit. Nothing's gonna take me down. Even when I'm down by a goal, I'm gonna come up clutch and do what needs to be done, get the job done, and qualify to the next round.
Yeah, and that's a lot of things that we talk about is the mentality. When you go down, you've seen Shani now. It's been a goal down, and the response has been very good.
He's not even giving Sage more any opportunity to
It's just all up in his face with that Benyeda.
Just look at that.
Mbappe, options are like it's beautiful gameplay.
Class.
Nice use of
I loved watching Shini's game all through the tournament. Like all through the competition so far, he knows his onions.
You see Shani here again, trying to find space in front of Sidman's box, knocking it around. Like you said, he does know his onions. He's one of those players that he would keep some possession in front of your box, but he would be productive with it at the very least. I mean, 7 out of 10 times he does get the goal.
Yeah.
Shani again here with that Coman. Talk about just how much pace France has at the front. Nice skill moves there to find.
Knew what he wanted to do at every point in the game. Every point in the game, he knew what he wanted to do.
Credit to Shani, one of the players we're definitely looking out for. Going forward in the tournament, knockout stages. If you're a player that cannot score goals and you match up with the likes of Shani, Jogger, Mr. Oga, I mean, sorry to say, but you definitely
you'll be organized.
Yeah, I think that's our slang now for getting treated by Mr. Oga. 35 minutes into the game here now, and St. Mode just still trying to look for a way to respond. He did get that goal.
Yeah, he did get that goal. He did get one goal.
Yeah, just one. But we see Shani also there doing a nice defensive work. Now on the attack, you look at the options, you look at the pace from Ousmane Dembele, the pace from Coman. Space there now for Benyeda, finds the rebound, and Mbappe slips it into the net. Beautiful gameplay there. You see some people there, they dribble, they don't take the shot. Some people don't take the shot, they want to just pass around till they find the perfect opportunity to score.
I think it was a mistake that I said it ended 3. I think it ended 5-4. 5-4, 5-3. I think it ended 5-4, 5-3. Samuel came back in the second half to score a good number of goals. But first half ended 5-1, I believe.
Shane using those drag backs, very effectively, doing skill moves, just with enough finesse to find space. And Sage Mode, I think it was in second half we saw
in second half he came back
things up and put up a fight. But at the end of the day, Shane got the win. But the mental response is what is important. I think they both qualified from this group. Am I right?
I don't believe so.
Shane here now, trying to defend this attack, does well. 45 minutes, end of first half, 5-1. These are the kind of situations you want to find yourself in knockout stages.
Yeah. When you're up by 5 goals to 1, come on.
I mean, because now the thing is, for the knockout stage, we're going to have penalties. We're probably going to have penalties in some cases.
Yeah.
Here you play draws, it's a group stage, maybe you get goal difference and then, but we're at the point where it's a do or die affair.
Just look at, that was close.
Trying to pull the same thing he did with Bale, came up short there. Bale's right foot, which is his weaker foot. Now we see Sedgman on counter attack, struggling there with one of strong CDMs in the game, Matuidi, but still finds space, and Bale puts that into the net.
Beautiful.
That's what we say, taking your chances when you find
yourself, don't just mess it up.
And now we see Sedgman switching things up, intercepting passes in the middle of the pitch. That transition from attack to defense, he began to improve on it. Nice skill play there to find the pass. You look at the skill moves that he did there, and you have to give him credit for that.
Sedgman really had it. He had it today. He just needed a little more time,
to pick things up.
No, a little more time to get the final equalizer. Just so everything is leveled up.
Yeah, I mean, I think even if it was later in the first half, say 40 minutes, 30 minutes, he started to pick himself up, and maybe put in 1 or 2 goals, you definitely would have seen him equalize against Sheffield.
This was just aggressive and beautiful play.
Finds the near post there. At that point, you would have thought maybe he would go for the safe pass.
I mean, he had 10 more minutes though, but it just couldn't. Shady was not going to let it happen.
Oh, definitely. Shady held the ball for the rest of the stopping time. Literally didn't even go to the attack. Did it because he knew just how much was at stake. And he decided to not go on the attack.
Beautiful. This was one of those games where we had 9 goals.
Yeah, back to back goals. Both players turning up. Nobody really looking like.
If this was a gamble night, it would have been over 9.5.
Over 8.5.
That's like
it's a lot of
beans. Cool beans.
That's a lot of beans.
All in all, what was your thought about this game?
I like the response from City. You go 4 goals down. A 4 goal difference in the first half, and for you to come back and at least show that mental attitude that you want to, or you believe you can get this goal, you can get the game back. That was good to see. We didn't see that a lot if I'm being honest. We didn't see that. Some players went down 1 or 2 goals down, and at that point they lost so much momentum.
Okay, now we have Sedgman and Uche going again.
And we see here again that France matchup against Sedgman's Real Madrid. Sedgman sticking with his Real Madrid, even though he lost that game against Sheni, did not switch gears. Real Madrid France was a pretty popular matchup that we saw across the board.
Yeah. That was a wrong tackle.
Sedgman here again now with Lenglet, and Uche with Lenglet, and now we see a counter attack opportunity for Sedgman. Tries to dribble past the defender there, but couldn't. That wasn't a productive attempt. Now we see Uche finds that pass out the box. The keeper did not even move. He
never expected it.
Never expected it. Now, Sedgman, we've seen him come back from a lot of goals.
Yeah.
So you would expect that 1 goal is nothing for him. and just switches gear again.
He understands.
That's his signature. That's his signature move. I think a lot of people find it difficult to defend against that. And he doesn't just pull it out in any situation. He knows the right situations to use it. We see Griezmann here now again for Uche, bit of a tussle there. Griezmann finds that pass. When we talk about having rebounds are very important. When you see the opportunity to take the shot, just take the shot.
No time.
Just take the shot. Don't try dribbling everybody, trying to find 100% guarantee for a goal. 32 minutes into the game now, still a 1-goal deficit for Sage Mode. Do we see that same mental attitude again? Loves his flicks.
That was close.
That was very close there. Now, Uche seems like with France, he's comfortable. Not as comfortable as some players that we've seen, but still comfortable. Doing the defensive work and still being able to put in goals. Sage Mode here, still trying to. I think at this point he was a bit more aggressive, and we saw that too when he played against Shini, switching up that aggressiveness. But then you question yourself, why don't players right off the bat play this aggressive?
Well, I feel it's a thing of everyone comes into the game trying to play their own self, but you don't know what your opponent is bringing to the table. And when that happens, you always want to try and understand that game first.
Yeah, be neutral a bit.
Yes, before you switch things up. So you want to play your own game. Don't play under pressure, and and you see him going again. It's just a case of study your opponent first before you attack, and then this is just always beautiful to watch.
Yeah,
always beautiful to watch. Always beautiful.
Sedmon knows his stuff. He knows his stuff.
I think all his goals have been of that. In one way, that was involved in each and every one of his goals.
Each and every one of his goals.
Just an amazing
credit
ball.
to him. Like, he's one of those players that over the course of the tournament we didn't have the games were not boring. Full of action, full of excitement.
Yeah.
It was fun stuff to watch.
He definitely understands his game. He definitely understands his game.
And I would pick Bale as one of those players that were very instrumental for him.
Yeah, of course, definitely. Definitely.
He knows. I would like to probably in the next few games we'll see how he sets up his formation with Bale.
Yeah.
He knows how to put Bale in certain positions for that flick, and it works perfectly well for him.
Now we have Zizou and Toby going head to head. Another matchup with France.
And this was a France encounter.
Yeah, I think Zizou won this match. We wanted Toby to win, but Zizou, I think also had late goals in this game. I think they had one goal in the first half, and then Zizou came in the second half and had to pull two back. I want to believe this is the game from that group. I think it's also group. Let me remember, group P or something.
So it was a Liverpool-France encounter. Salah there doing things. We talk about people dribbling, not being able to put the ball behind the net. Now, Sezou here now with that France team, Ousmane Dembele. You've seen a lot of players cut it back for that shot.
They just couldn't score. I think this was the game. They scored in the 45th or 44th minute.
And then after a while,
Then the second half, Zizou came and started scoring. But it was pretty boring. It was hard to watch this game. Yeah, this is ready for the fifth now.
Yeah, Griezmann link up play with Mbappe there. But we have to give credit to Alisson. Made some pretty decent saves. We also talked about how Van Dijk was kind of a game changer because
so this was 0-0 in the first half.
Yeah,
okay.
First half ended stalemate, and at this point both players definitely were looking to get ahead. It was end-to-end stop on no goals in the first half, which was underwhelming. We actually talked about, I think we gave predictions and we did predict a lot of goals for this game, but unfortunately the first half was a bit disappointing. Since we here now with that Mbappe,
I think this was it for. Yeah, that was the opener for Zizou, bringing it. I think he had it 3-0.
Yeah, and you look at that goal and you see just how you can recognize some players that actually know what works in this game. We talked about the near post. We saw some fantastic near post goals.
No, a
like
lot of
near
them.
post finishers, they were so beautiful to watch. Come on here now, you beautiful skill moves, finds drag back to fall back, squeezes it in. And you know we said it doesn't matter how those goals go in.
Yeah, so far they go in.
It's a goal.
It's a goal.
It's a goal.
What matters is that you score, because $2,000 needs goals.
Yeah.
So before you can touch $2,000, you need to have goals.
Not just any amount of goals. You look at Mr. Oga putting in 9 and you ask yourself.
I mean, at least regardless of how the board of potential here is, was it a clean goal? Was it a Roku goal? Roku clean,
It don't matter.
Penalty,
It don't
a goal
matter.
is a goal.
And we see Sage mode here.
So 2-1.
Sorry, Toby putting in a response, trying to stay in the game.
This definitely ended 3-1.
Trying to stay in the game. Sesu here now. Griezmann not deciding to go with that Mbappe choice. We saw Shaney decide to go with Mbappe. We saw Mr. Oga going with Griezmann. And
that's it.
Was full time here 2-1 in favor of Sesu.
Amazing. I mean, it ended up coming out like we had a winner, because at some point we were just like, are they going to score? Like, was this ever going to give us any goals? But yeah, the players ended up doing what needed to be done.
Yeah, ended up turning up, giving us those goals.
Trito and Toby.
Yes, this was one of those games where we were not really sure where to place both players.
The group was just
weird. I think it was
really sketchy.
It was a bit sketchy, yes, exactly, because the first game, which was between Toby and Zezu, didn't really give us enough to sort of place our thoughts properly in terms of predictions and what to expect from this game. We saw Toby lose his previous game against Zezu, and here we saw a PSG selection and a Barcelona selection. Toby decided to switch gears from Liverpool, all the way to Barcelona. And I think Tripto came up here. This was one of those beautiful goals we saw in favor of Toby. Nice header. Probably one of the first headed goals we saw in the tournament.
Definitely.
Tripto here with PSG was trying to make use of that Neymar Mbappe combination. But Toby, was a dominant player in the first few minutes of the game. Suarez very instrumental for him. We didn't see, this was that game where we didn't see that much of Messi. I think Tripto switched it up at a point, and Messi was nowhere to be found.
True.
Messi was nowhere to be found. In the one of the first games we had, where we had Piemonte Calcio, which is Juventus, we saw Ronaldo we saw a fantastic goal from Ronaldo. It was a whipping cross, and Tripto beginning to switch things up here. And I think the moment he got his momentum and it was balanced, he was all it was all up in Toby's face, and at that point, look at the pace you have from Mbappe. One-on-one with the keeper, beautiful chip goal.
That's a typical
class.
kind of guy who's gonna score like.
That's class. Oh, you yeah?
Yeah, he's gonna chip.
Yeah, we need to put on a show for these guys. Maybe do like an exhibition game.
Shank has been getting me to play him like for the past 3 weeks. Every time he wants me to like.
No, but you want to play me.
Shank, why do you want me to play you? What is your reason?
Yeah, because I think it would be an exciting game for the fans to watch.
Really?
Yeah, I do think it would be an exciting game. Don't you think you can score?
Shank wants to embarrass me. Because
Nah.
Shank knows he's a beast when it comes to FIFA 20. He wants to embarrass me.
You class me as a beast, I let my hands speak for myself,
right.
but you class me as a beast already.
Yeah, right.
We see Tripto here now, becoming the dominant player in this game. Early on in the game, we saw that fantastic header from Toby, from Suarez, and Tripto at this point was.
So Toby just lost the touch. He just didn't know what to do anymore, and at that point, Tripto already knew what he wanted to do. So
yeah, and and that was what was unfortunate for me. Like that was one of the things very disappointing for me, was the fact that you had a player the caliber of Messi, in your team, and we didn't see Messi do things. We know Messi for what he can do, and unfortunately we didn't see him do things. Tripto came up, stole this game from Toby. Toby, who also lost his first game, from Sesu.
The group was just hopefully they will do better when they advance, into the next round, and if they're lucky, they get to meet, less strong opponents that they can.
In the knockout stages.
Yeah.
No,
Toma and Tricto.
Yeah. And this was that League One banner.
Our first one for the competition.
It'd be nice to see like the Bundesliga and a few other ones going on. We didn't see like an El Clasico.
No, we didn't see an El Clasico.
We didn't. So, I mean, this was PSG to PSG affair. You would already have an idea what you can expect. We know Mbappe and Neymar, like the star players in this team. It's kind of like when you have that France affair too. You know kind of thing you expect to look forward to. Now we see Sarabia here with that weak foot lacing the ball into the net, and quick lead for Toba here, and still fishing for more goals. Now Tripto did win his previous game against Toby, and you would think at this point he could gather himself some momentum. He came back from a goal down. So pretty similar position, and we saw Tripto here trying to get those goals. Beautiful ball roll there, and he does the job.
Finesse left-footed shot.
He does the job so well there. Gets his equalizer. From that point into the first half up until the 60th minute, both players just tugging it out. We see Toba again. Rather, we see Tripto coming back again from a lead, giving them that celebration to calm down, and we will be definitely wrapping up this game highlights soon, taking a short break.
Once again, we'd like to give a shout out to our sponsors: Lagos State Government, Ogun State Government, HP, My X3. Without you, all this would be possible, especially Nilayo Sports Management. Thank you so much. Also to the fans watching, we can't do this without you. Right now, we're going straight into PUBG action when we come back. I'm hearing that our man Viper is on standby with every other person ready to, go arm. It's been action packed, and it's a lot of money. $4,000, the biggest pool so far.
So far.
So we'll be right back after this.
Welcome back. That was a beautiful episode with the FIFA 20 right there. But right now we are on to PUBG Mobile, and this is week 4 of our $4,000 PUBG Mobile section. You do know the competition does have a $10,000 prize pool right there, and this is currently Group A that we are heading into. And in the leaderboards of Group A, we do know we have the Dark Dragon Dragons leading, closely followed by the guys from Fort Gamers. In third and fourth place, we have the Laughing Coffin as well as Unknown Soldiers that are just 2 points away from each other. So this leaderboard is really tight, and I must tell you, any mistakes from each of these teams could send them spiraling down to maybe top 6, maybe from their position down 2 or 3 levels. So anyways, while we're actually waiting for the games to start up, I would like to say I expect to see some top level plays again from these teams. And yeah, we do know every week they never disappoint. They always give us the best of the best. They give us the best action we actually are out here to see. Anyways, I believe we should be jumping straight into the game right now to see where these guys are going to be heading towards right there. Oh, most of them already landing, and you can see right off the bat we got Citizens already eating it up to Airlight Nobbies already, and boy oh boy, it's not looking good for them. The zone is quite a bit not, but it's a reasonable zone, I must say, and we have most of these teams landing a bit far off from each other except for Citizens, and I believe they've been able to take out a couple of the players from Airlight Nobbies right there. So well, check it out. The Dragons are over at Jojo Pool, right? I want to keep an eye on them. Let's see if they will be able to keep that lead they have. Citizens over in Sevenia as Unknown Soldiers are towards that Gatka area right there. And yeah, Not Gaming also just chilling over in their own area right now, trying to get as much loot as possible. This man is looking quite good range. He's got that mini 14, quite a deadly weapon right there. As long as an impeccable weapon as well for a close range right there. That's the Uzi, and you do know the Uzi don't mess around when it comes to close range. You don't want to mess with that weapon when it comes to close range. It's gonna tear you to pieces. Anyways, it's a quick boss right there with 35 bullets when he has that extended. Get some more looting. You don't know. Best of the best loot that you can get is what you really want. Okay. Now we have our first zone about to pop into the second zone. As you can see, the countdown already going down right there. It's going to be 2. So a lot of these teams are going to try to make their way into the zone right now. Just as I said that you can see QST already trying to position quite well. Probably trying to go towards north, or will they be holding that bridge area? Possibly. We got RF, that's Rage Frost, also a bit down south right in the zone right there, as Triple X is also making their way seemingly towards Yasnaya, I believe. Unknown Soldiers still over in Gatka, as well as the Not Gamers are also going to pop into a vehicle, scan the area, and try to move up ahead. I would love to see a couple of these teams eat it up into each other, but we never can tell. The fight, I envisage that the fight is not going to happen until probably zone 3, zone 4, except some of these teams are caught on the rotation. But oh man, just caught me right off guard right there. Elite Newbies and Citizens exchanging a couple of shots right there. Up north, I believe, Severny, I believe, they are already eating up to each other as Blackboard goes down yet again, but God finds Victor, dropping him, and Ninja takes down Meme. I reckon that is going to be it for the guys from Elite Novice, as they are out in 13th place right there. I believe that's the second team or the first team out in this particular lobby, and Citizens is currently up 3 kill points right there. That's a good one for them, actually, I must say. At least they have that 3 kill points. Nothing is taking that away for them, and now all they need to go for is more kills, as well as you can see them sitting pretty in 6th place right there. So that 3 points will definitely do a lot for them, as they are not too far out from the guys from Quiet Storm. So we'll keep an eye on Citizens and Quiet Storm, see how well they finish off in this particular match. And we just try to have an idea of exactly how the leaderboard, a rough idea of how the leaderboard will be looking at the end of this game, because those guys at 6th, 7th, and 8th are really at a tough point. That's Citizens, Men of Blood, not Gaming. They really need to be careful on this one, because Dream Team Triple X could actually catch up to them and knock them out from this qualifier stage into the finals. So they have to be a lot more careful. It does seem like Citizens is actually on the right path, getting some early kills into to their favor, as well as that dominating play. They still have a full squad up alive, although guard still needs to heal up as well. But anyways, let's see how this one's actually works out for them, and we'll see. We know since the zone has popped, a couple of these teams would have made their way towards the center of the zone, and yeah, you do know these teams going towards the center of the zone would probably be running into each other, and that is where the main action happens, when we see guys running into each other and getting the hits in onto each other. So while we see 4 gamers right now just trying to get a good positioning onto their right there, and then we see it does seem like Not Gaming is currently approaching someone on the edge of the zone. So we have Not Gamers, 4 gamers, and Rage Frost really close to each other down south right there. Gotta be careful on that one. I would love to see a couple of fights amongst these guys. As you can see, 4 gamers making their way slowly but surely towards Pochinki. Not Gamers doing the same thing, or probably away from Pochinki, I must say. As Citizens is still sitting pretty over in Seveni. Angels and Demons about to run into the guys from Unknown Soldiers. Are we going to be seeing a fight just below to the south of Hospital right now? Dicky is probably going to be spotting them driving straight by. Will they be stopping by to actually take a couple of shots towards the guys from Unknown Soldiers? Doesn't seem like they've stopped yet. Oh, that might be the fight we're actually looking for. Reaper, no shots ringing out yet from the Unknown Soldiers, as they are just laying quite low, allowing Angels and Demons to have a free passage towards their area. I don't know how I feel about that though, because when the next zone pops, if they are not so lucky to have that zone, Angels and Demons could be a thorn in their path, if you get what I'm saying. So I think I'll be careful on that one. We keep an eye out to try to see how that one turns out for them in a bit. I reckon they are actually in here to play for placement points, really. Anyways, you can see the Laughing Coffins also trying to make their way in deeper in towards the zone. They got Inspector moving on ahead. Is their scout? Does seem like he's their scout. Just a bit to his left, you got Unknown Soldiers. You got Not Gamers also moving into this position. I don't know what just happened right there. Probably ran out of. Oh, did this man just run out of fuel? I think he spotted the guys from Not Gaming, I reckon. Did he spot them? And he decided to take the building? I have no idea what's going on. But right now, Men of Blood is currently getting a couple of shots into, I think, Unknown Soldiers. And that fight is right there. Yep, Unknown Soldiers currently getting it up by Men of Blood, but no, Reaper out in the open getting down right now. He needs to go back for cover, and the smokes is gonna be coming out real quick. Well, I do love the response of these teams when they have a man down. You see them popping smokes real quick and trying to get their revive. Oh, this man has lost his helmet. He's gotta be careful on this one. You gotta be very handy with the utilities right now. And also just sending in a couple of nades, hoping to see if they could connect those nades to get a finish onto their kill. But that is definitely not going to happen on this one, as that distance is a bit far, or maybe he doesn't know how to really lob that grenade in as far as possible. Alright, he's gotta go for that first aid. That's some nice teammates you got there, bro. Alright, so Dicky off in the distance with a couple of his teammates. That's Unknown Soldiers goes Reaper and Kaiser on the other side, right? I don't know, but I when I hear the name Kaiser, I just kind of like it as an in-game name for a player. It sounds really real cool. But right over, we can see Men of Blood already spreading out on that axis. In as much as that is a very beautiful play right there from Men of Blood, they gotta be careful on this one, because the prospect of getting third party is really much. But after getting that single knock onto Ghost, does seem like Pips wants to make a push ahead. He's got to be careful now. Pips has actually been a fragger for them. He's been able to knock couple of players on the unknown soldier side, although he himself got knocked a couple of times, probably just once. And Sahim and Rex already in the vehicle. What are they planning to do? They are going to be crashing that vehicle as Dicky is up top, right close to them right now. What is going to happen on that axis? They left Pips right behind, and Pips is going to be rushing over right in the open. He needs to put his eyes up there, but goes Pips on that angle. This man sauces him out, takes him straight down from the window. And he's in the building right now. He's going to be pushing up while the rest of his team are on the other side putting in the work as Reaper comes in with the shot onto SAE right now. Ooh, but Dicky takes another shot straight from Mr. Z. As Pips goes upstairs, he's going to go for the finish. And he comes in, but that nade! What a beautiful play right there by Kaiser. Pre-nading that angle. And no, Pips ran into that one. That is going to be it for the guys from Men of... Oh, no. They still have Mr. Z left up alive and he's dealing a lot of damage right now. Taking down a couple of players from Unknown Soldiers. Unknown Soldiers with one man left up alive. And check it out, he finds him on top. Nearly taking him down with that 3x. He goes for the nades play. And will he be able to take him down? He has the nade ready and in goes the nade. Boom. Was he able to actually connect that nade right there? That is it. He actually was able to connect one of the nades, but man, these guys are trading a lot of nades right now. There you go. He's going to send in yet another one, try to see if it's going to happen. What is going on here? This is a tough one to see. But yeah, I reckon Man of Blood was actually able to connect onto Ghost Rider. But Reaper finds Mr. Z and drops in. That's going to be it for Man of Blood. Out in 12th place as 4 gamers are still currently scouting this axis, trying to see if they could get some people. Oh, Basit spotting Triple X moving around that axis as not gamers are currently eating it up with citizens. Fights on 2 different sides right now. That is a lot of action. We are not ready for this. Ooh. So you got citizens currently getting eat up right now by Zeus, and Priest is going to strike. Priest and Zeus is currently going at it right now. Sorry, he's going to come in, try to help out, but no, not to worry. The boys got this one, and citizens out in 11th place. All right, so what is going on with Zeus? As 4 gamers and Triple X still going at it, I reckon they finally got the finishing shot into Tega, and Tega is down and out. I reckon the rest of his teammates will still be up to, live on the Triple X legacy of pulling off the impossible. Anyways, 4 gamers holding this particular hill, and this little compound right over here. Down real tough as Unknown Soldiers is just a little bit off in the distance. I'm trying to watch their axis right now, but you have Basit with the eye of an hawk right there, trying to watch them, trying to catch any one of them that is going to be picking from that angle, as well as it's quite a lot. You can see him moving around, not gonna get relaxed right there. I don't really see what Unknown Soldiers are trying to. Oh no, I said Unknown Soldiers, my bad guys. That is the guys from the Laughing Coffin, I believe. I don't know the play from the Laughing Coffin right now, but I know they are trying to go around these guys and circle them, flank from multiple angles. This might actually work for them, but it's a very, very delicate play to make, as 4 gamers might have the numbers advantage over them. And you can see 4 gamers are actually watching every angle, 360 degrees. They've got man on every single angle, watching every single position, trying to make sure they do not get blindsided on this one. So let's see if the Laughing Coffin will be able to pull this one off, as Inspector and Macho on the axis, on the northern axis, still keeps wrapping around. But I do see Inspector already losing a couple of health, probably a third party coming in. Check it out. They got 3 man down inside this compound. They have 1 on top of the hill just in the distance watching over them. So if any team should crash them right now, a couple of knocks will be going down even before they actually engage. So right now, 4 gamers does seem to be holding this particular axis quite well, because they've not allowed the guys from the Laughing Coffin to make any push towards them, and they've not taken any casualty yet. They've actually been able to hit a couple of shots onto the Laughing Coffin. So let's see how that one turns out for them in a bit. The Laughing Coffin has to be careful of this one, because the next one is going to be popping. The zone 4 is going to be popping. You don't want to be caught out there, because if this zone pops out too far away from you, then So anyways, Check it out. We got Macho off in the distance. Man, what is Macho trying to do over there, bro? I would recommend you guys move towards the zone, but hey, what do I know? Check it out. Third party coming in right now as not gamers. Hit a couple of shots onto the guys from the Laughing Coffin, but they also find Triple X out in the open, lacking a little bit, sending a couple of shots towards them. You can say Acid is looking for that angle. He's got a couple of covers to use to his advantage, but he's got to be careful on that one. Romeo could get a couple of shots into his position right there. And Angels and Demons and Rage Frost also hitting up. Eric is down and out by Angels and Demons. They came in with a 3-man squad. 1 kill to their name, kill count up. And they got that kill point here already, even if anything happens to them right now. They got that 1 kill point to their advantage. But what do I know? Let's see how well they will be defending this compound. And they do seem like a bit centralized. What I envisage for this team right now is they are going to have another team push up onto their position. And man, it's going to be tough defending this building right there. But while that is happening, Dream Team, Not Gaming, the Laughing Coffin are currently going at it as we still have 27 players of 9 teams in this particular lobby, as Zone 4 is slowly but surely creeping in, and we are looking forward to Zone 5 to see how these teams are going to be faring. Not Gaming Jager coming in with that Groza shot onto Lucid Stack, dropping him right in his strides right there. Not going to wait for no man. That's going to be it. I think that's it for Dream Team out in 9th place. Beautiful job right there from Not Gaming. And Not Gaming up by 6 kills already and are currently in the top 8 position, looking pretty strong. Although they are not in the zone yet right now, they still have 20 seconds to make it to the next zone, as Zone 5 is going to be closing in slowly but surely. Maybe not slowly for the guys that are actually playing in there. And right off the bat, you can see that zone is a bit of a weird one, as 1/4 of the zone is water, and most of these teams would need to pack themselves really tight inside that place. You can see a lot of these teams trying to make their way into that zone. As man, I do love the positioning that the Laughing Coffin has right now. You can see them just holding the edge of Rozok right there. And Ragel Dragons and QST might also be eating it up. I said Ragel Dragons, my bad. The Drogon Dragons and QST eating up altitude, as Blade just got a knock. Just got knocked right now by 70 God. Let's see how this one all works out for them in a bit. That is a fight that's currently happening right there. Not Gamers are also eating it up onto that position. Nero spots a couple of the guys from QST, takes a couple of shots. That is some nice cover shots coming in from Nero right there. He's going to spot yet another man off in the distance, takes a couple of shots towards Chris. Man, Dan is down as well. It's going to be Nero and ShareQuest left up alive, as you can see. That is nice, but Not Gaming comes in with the third party action, finding Nero, dropping him off that angle, and it's going to be just ShareQuest left up alive, and he's still in the water. What is he trying to do? Still trying to make his way to their axis right now. He might be just be coming in right from behind them. Probably would be able to send a couple of shots towards the enemies and save them up. We'll never know, but we do know that Not Gamers and Unknown Soldiers are currently eating it up to each other right now, as Reaper is downed. Seventh God goes for the finish onto Blade and gets it, as Kaiser finishes Zeus off. And ShareQuest coming in from the back, finding Seventh God and dropping him right from the back, saying, now this is revenge for my team right there. And you can see Chris and Hunter are the two left up alive right now for QST, as ShareQuest is currently having a feast right over with 70 God. Let's see how this one turns out. He's going to be pushing up straight ahead, hoping to see if he can get the revive onto his teammate right there. He's going to come for the finish. Yep, that is it for 70 God. There's going to be 2 man left up alive right now, and Sheki is the last man for the Dragons, as Dan is going to bleed out right there. I think he's just going to retreat from that particular fight, try to make the zone priority right now, try to position himself quite well, as they still have 7 teams left up alive, 18 players in this particular zone, as the zone 6 is going to be popping in a few. Man, that is going to be one hell of a zone, man. Zone 6 is already coming in, and man, it's going to be hot, bro. Just get to swim in real quick. I reckon it's going to die to that zone. And nothing much you can do about that one. Anyways, QST will be trying to get back into the zone real quick, as they have a vehicle to use. But 4 gamers looking really strong on that axis with the ambush they have set up. Chris going for the water option right now. Okay, that's a smart move, I must say. And Man, oh man, the zone already catching up to a couple of his teammates. Hunter trying to make his way. Will he be passing towards the bridge? That's a smart move from Chris, I must say. Team 4, I reckon Team 4 is dead. All dead and gone right now. Because that zone is gone. It's not going to be looking good. Right now, we don't have any team in the zone. Yep, Shequest dead. Dragons out in 7th place. That's going to hurt their position in 1st place right there. And, boy, what are we looking at right now? We can see 4 gamers just sitting pretty dead center of that zone. QST already pushing up in, and you can see Q where he's head the shots, and he's probably looking to see if he could go get a couple of hits in right there. That would actually be a nice one for him. He's got that Tommy gun in hand. What is going on over here? Ganja pushing up over, definitely gonna find. This man has been blindsided. Ganja spots this man up on top, tries to take a couple of shots onto him, but no, Hunter finds him and drop shots him from straight on top. Chris handling himself with such low health. That is 2 man down, and this man is on fire. The rest of 4 gamers are going to be coming in. You see Kiwe and Bassett trying to push up into this position right now, but no, as Bassett finds him and says, stay down, bro, not today. But right here, you can see Angels and Demons and the Laughing Coffin also eating it up onto each other on the other end of this map right now. Slice guy goes down to Maniac right now. That is a Maniac. I predicted it. I said a team was going to assault their building, and exactly that happened right there. You can see Alobiam is the last man left up alive, and he is on top of that building, and Slice guy is going to be bleeding off. Man, how does he want to survive that one? The zone is also currently pushing him. Red God is going to get finished off by Alobiam right now, and that is it. Alobiam finds Macho dropping him right now. What is going to happen? Oh man, I think that's going to be it for them all. And wait, what? What? 4 gamers clutching the victory on this one. Wow. Winner chicken dinner with a total of 5 kills. They all died. The last 2 teams died inside the zone. The last 2 teams was the Laughing Coffin and Angels and Demons, and they both died inside the zone, giving 4 gamers the victory just like that. Anyways, in 2nd place, we can see the Laughing Coffin looking good with a total of 3 kills, as Angels and Demons have 4 kills, or have 3 kills, my bad, in 3rd place. Rage Frost with 0 in 4th place, QST with 2 in 5th. And Not Gamers with that's a total of 5, 7, 9 in 6. The Dragons with a total of 1 in 7th, 8 Unknown Soldiers with 5, 9th. Dream Team with 0, Triple X in 10th with 0, Citizens in 11th with 3, Men of Blood in 12th with 2, and Elite Newbies in 13th with 0. That was a beautiful round right there coming from the guys from Not Gamers, Laughing Coffin, Angels and Demons. So that was hectic though. That was super hectic, because looking at it towards the end of the match, I was focused on the fact that 4 gamers were just making their way into the zone. I totally couldn't account for the fact that it was just 3 teams left up alive. We had the 4 gamers, we had the Laughing Coffin, and we had Angels and Demons that were in that building. They had so much luck, the zone kept wrapping around them till the very last zone that pushed away for them. But we now saw the Laughing Coffin pushing over into that building and getting a couple of shots into them. That is what is most likely going to happen when you camp a building for the whole game. You are going to have another team push up to your position and hit those shots onto you. It's going to be really tough defending a building like that, because they could come in from different positions, send in utilities, needs and all sorts to try and get you down. But in the end, you can see the Laughing Coffin got the 2nd place, and Angels and Demons also got a couple of placement spots right there in 3rd place, as we have the guys from 4 gamers taking home the winner chicken dinner. So alright, we still have 2 more games to go today, and please stick around, don't change, don't move away from that YouTube channel right there, and enjoy. We'll be right back, guys. Alright then, guys, welcome back to game 2, and we are going in right now with the expectation to see. We actually have an high expectation for most of these teams. We'll try to see what they will bring for us in the second game. Are we going to be seeing a lot of teams dying to the zone yet again? We'll have to see it. We'll love to see it. Are we going to see 4 gamers be able to clutch yet another victory, or will the Laughing Coffin give them a run for their money? Angels and Demons, are they going to be running into the Laughing Coffin once again? We'll love to see it. But anyways, I believe the game should be starting in a few. Let me not hold you guys too much to my talks, and let's head on towards into the game straight up. So, alright, you can see we've got about 7 seconds till the pilot tells them to fasten their seatbelt. And yeah, let's see how that one goes real quick. You got... Ooh. Okay. The flight path right now does seem to be coming in from Lipovka and ending over at Query right there. So we'll just be looking at where most of these teams are going to be landing over, which teams are going to be engaging in early fights, which teams are going to be eating it up onto each other, who's going to win, who's going to get which weapons yet, and let's just go. Let's just see how this all works out for them in a bit. So right off the bat, everyone's still currently, oh, okay, my bad. You got citizens already jumping off the plane already, and lots of these teams are going to be heading towards their preferred landing spot right there. Also, Dream Team coming down south, probably towards Novoprinoe. Okay, I do love to see teams that like landing in Novo, because you know, it's not a super contested area right there. And yeah, Lipovka is going to be strictly for the guys from Citizens. This is still Erangel right there. Pochinki does seem to be host to Rage Frost, as Triple X is making their way towards school. And Quiet Storm does seem to be wanting to go towards Gatkar right there, as Ferry Pier will also be host to a couple of teams. Not Gaming landing around that around that farm area, around that Ferry Pier extension, I'll call it, and just a bit to the east of Ferry Pier. And yes, that might be Dirty and Not Gamers about to eat it up onto each other, but you can see they are Not Gamers with that 2-2 split and check out that zone pop already. It's very similar to what we had last match, so we might be seeing a similar outcome, but you never can tell though. So Dirty and Not Angry might be the first to eat it up onto each other right now. As you can see, Not Angry really close to the guys from Dirty right there. Zeus is also going to try to push up onto his position to see if he could get a couple of shots in right there. He's had them, he's got the Uzi, he's got the Bison right on his back. And you do know, early engagement, these guys probably do not have, you can see 2 Baba already going down immediately. Oof. And Zeus is going to be coming in from that axis as Angry finds the second man. That's going to be his Dirty out in 14th place first team to go back to the lobby to say hello to the pilot in his house. Anyways, we are off to a good start. At least Not Gaming is off to a good start with 2 kills already, and their armor, the vest and everything still looking in pristine condition. They didn't really lose anything right there. So GG well done right there to Not Gamers, clutching that first wipe of the match. You know, in some games they will call Dirty first blood. We got our first blood now. Anyways, yeah. So right now the first zone popping went a bit nuts, and we saw a few like spread out games right there. As Angels and Demons and Quiet Storm already getting to eat up each other. I reckon the Angels and Demons are like, hey, we didn't call in Quiet Storm over here. And Quiet Storm are like, you never know we're coming. 70 God gets finished straight up by Sliced Guy. The rest of his squad were not with him. What an unfortunate situation right there for Quiet Storm. Already losing 1 man early in the match. And this is looking quite different from the last match that we had. I do love the dynamism of this game. That is why it's a game that keeps you playing, because you always will have different situations. Situations will always tend to present itself to you differently in every situation that you fall into. So right now we can see Quiet Storm already still zone 1, losing 1 man. That's going to be 7th God. And I don't know 7th God is probably like their IGL. I'm not too sure about that, but losing their IGL early in the match could could really affect the team, the gameplay, the way they handle the games and all. But right now you can see them heading over to hospital right there, as the Dragons are currently over in South Jojopo right over there. Probably spotted them making their way towards this area and would try to be careful to see them careful making their moves around South Jojopo. But right now you can see the zone is looking really quite empty, as we just got a bit of Dragons, Triple X, and some citizens over in Lipovka right there. Okay, not even inside. These elite nobles that are really inside and might be making their way towards Yasnaya. But the Laughing Coffee does have like a clear route entering the zone. Same with the guys from Unknown Soldiers. Not gaming, depends on how early they actually try to make their way. I do like what they did. They sent 2 men down towards Sosnovka Island, that's the military base island right there, to try and see if the zone is going to pop in that place, so they could control a bit of a real estate right over there. But doesn't seem like the zone wants to work in their favor. PUBG had something different in mind. But anyways, we can see we got off in the distance. QST, Angels and Demons really close to them. You gotta be careful on this one. I do know the Dragon Dragons are also really close to this axis. Lobby might be getting lobbied if he ain't too careful. If QST looks towards this road, they might be spotting him. And doesn't seem like he's gonna be driving straight towards them. Okay, is he driving? Is he going straight towards them? Yeah, he spotted the vehicle, and that is going to be in taking a quick U-turn right now, probably telling the rest of the teammates, no, don't do it, turn back. We've got a full team right ahead of us. And you can see Gunnar and Lisa driving straight to the back of that building, preparing for impact. They say brace for impact, but probably not even going to stay in this axis. That might be a wise choice. Yeah, they are going to be disengaging right now. No need to take early fight if you are actually on the hunt for some kill points right there. So yes, they already have one. If you are looking for the placement points, right, guys, they already have 1 kill up, and well, this is early games for you guys. When you have teams that have played with each other for quite a while, they build the respect over time. And you notice that they no longer land on each other. They get weapons, they land separately, get in as much weapons as they can, try to position themselves in quite nice places that they can defend, that they are comfortable defending, and then they fight. They try to make their fight as fair as possible, like on even grounds, to actually know who is who. If you get what I'm saying. So you hardly see most of these teams landing onto each other, which always kind of make the early games quite interesting to watch, because you want to see how these teams are going to be landing in their preferred spot and how they will be rotating out depending on what the zone is actually calling for them to do. So we'll keep a look at see how most of these teams are going to be rotating into this zone. I do want to see how early North Gamers are going to be rotating into the zone, because they got a couple of their teammates down south over in Sosnovka Island, I believe, and that's 2 of them. That could delay them a bit in making their way forward into the zone. As you can see, Angry is still over in the island, still getting a couple of loots, probably hoping any other team went towards Sosnovka, but trust me, you are the only team that went there. And that is definitely a buggy that is acting out on his own. We don't want to go too close to that one. Anyways, Zeus off in the distance, also getting a couple of weapons into his inventory, as well as utilities, and whatnot. Man, that is something off in the distance. That's a level 3. Ooh, that's a big jump from level 1 to level 3 right there. Alright, the next zone is currently pushing in, and boy, this is going to dictate a lot of where these guys are going to be pushing to, as the zone has probably shrinked to show us where the rest of the teams will be coming in for. Yeah, right off the bat, you can see immediately that most of these teams are already making their way in deeper towards the zone. As you see, it was just Triple X, the Dragons, and Elite Novice in the zone earlier on. But right now, we've got a couple of teams. There's almost 6 teams in right there. Just North Gamers taking their sweet time, as well as 4 Gamers, Dream Team as well, taking their real sweet time. But Men of Blood and QST already packing up to make their way in. Same with Angels and Demons, still a bit chilling off in the distance. The southwestern part of this map, the southwestern map of this zone is looking quite busy, and that is definitely where most of the actions are going to be coming in today. But looking at that, I don't know. We do have teams that know how to discern zones, how to know where most teams are going to be clogged up. Because if you have people that listen quite well to the game, they drive up to a position where they can observe a lot going around them. They listen to shots and everything. They take in as much information as they can, and they use that to rotate into the zone. Either they want to crash a team without getting third party, or they want to go around the zone. Because if you see a team that decides to go all the way around towards the northern part of this zone right now, they are going to have a really free way to enter the zone, and they can choose a beautiful spot that could actually give them that winner chicken dinner. But we'd love to see if any of these teams are going to be coming in with such strats along the line. We'll keep our eyes peeled, and yes, definitely it's going to be something. So all the way over down southwestern right there, you can see 4 gamers already packing up to leave. Not too much to worry about right now. It's still the first zone, and first zone is really not much of a threat once you're like reasonably packed up in the health department. As you can see, Chooks is not looking bad at all, and it doesn't take much health. He's already boosted up to the maximum, and you can see he's barely losing health, and they are making their way 440, like just going all the way into the zone. But it could be a bit of a pinch if they ended up running straight into yet another team right now. But dead center of this zone, we can see we got Laughing Coffin already sitting pretty at the center of this zone, as Triple X is really close to them over at school. And Elite Nobbies, guys, they need to react. I feel like they need to react a bit faster to these zones, because if they don't react a bit faster, Citizens Esports could push up towards Yasnaya and be a bit of a pinch for them. But it doesn't seem like Citizens is going to be taking any move, as they are looking pretty comfortable over in Mansion right now. So not much to worry about on the axis of Citizens. We do know a couple of those teams coming in from down south are probably going to be eating it up onto each other pretty soon, which is why I really envisage the main fights to be happening in a bit. So 4 gamers already making into the zone. Zone 2 is already on us, and the countdown for zone 3 is up right now, guys. So I was talking earlier about how these teams are going to be rotating into the zone, how they are going to be reading the zone, gathering information. It's pretty much the work of most of like the full team, but they have the majority of bulk of the work dedicated to one player, and most of these guys like to call the player the scout of the team. They send him forward to gather this information, relay it back to the in-game leader, and then the in-game leader processes this information and uses this information to make the right decision for his team to get the team into the proper positions right there. But anyways, let's see. You can see Kaiser is currently moving all on his own right here. Probably the scout for his team. As you can see, I don't know if he's doing much of a good job of that one, because as a scout you need to have your 360 degrees view of what is going on all around you. But this man has been watching one way, but he does know what he's doing, because he's currently trying to go back to and meet up with his teammates. Anyways, right really close to the guys from Dragons, right on the eastern side of Yasnaya right there. We got the guys from Laughing Coffin also probably looking to assault them right there. We'd love to see how that one happens, as QST is about to get an LO. How you doing right there from 4 gamers? That might be something that I'd love to see. 4 gamers versus QST, but I believe QST is 1 man down, so it's going to be a 4v3 right there. Oh, but doesn't seem like that's going to happen yet, as 4 gamers is still a bit off in the distance. But I would love to see them crash this position, to see a couple of fights ringing off towards each other. But Slat just missing Suraj, moving off in the distance by he just watched the wrong angle by a millisecond right there. But anyways, he still got the rest of his teammates watching the other angles right there. But I feel, as someone old up in the building, you should have your eyes on every single angle, every single thing going on around you in your area. You don't wanna be blindsided at all. Okay, all right, we can see. Check this out. The Laughing Coffin, they do seem to be pushing up towards the guys from Ragel Dragons right now. My bad, why do I keep calling them like little dragons? Dragons right now. As ShareQuest has got that AK and M4 ready to fight. Gotta be careful on that one right now, cause Romeo is really close to him, and you can check it out. Nero is trying to see if he could get the angle in onto his position. Just jumping. How are you doing? I am okay. Anyways, Romeo trying to be careful on this one. He's got that Ogun. You don't mess with that weapon. That weapon is stable as something else. But it doesn't seem like he's going to be going for a retreat play right now. His position is quite bad. It's not too good right there. ShareQuest finding Maniac off on the distance, tries to connect the shot onto him. Gotta be careful on that one as well, because if the Laughing Coffin decides to push up onto this position, it could be a tough one for him to defend, because the rest of his teammates are not really close by. But they could get angles from their current position right there. I'd love to see it. You can see what both teams are currently doing right now. They have one man in front. They both have one man in front. ShareQuest for the Dragons, and Blade finds Maniac with that DP28 and drops him. Wow, but I reckon the revive will be getting done right there. Smarto is up the hill, but ShareQuest is looking for that angle, frantically trying to see if he could connect onto them right now. Blade still trying to catch that angle yet again. He needs to be careful on that one, because watching that angles that long could be deadly for him. And the revive is already up. He's just trying to find that shot. He's got a level 1 helmet as well, so his head might not be that oof. Told you ShareQuest was in a bit of a pinch in that position he's holding. As you can see, Romeo pushes up onto his position, and down he goes. Nobody to actually help him out on that axis. So well. Let's see what's going to be happening right here as Nero opts into the vehicle. Is he looking to actually go get the revive onto ShareQuest right now? I would love to see it. How did ShareQuest get knocked? Was he in? Was he out? Oof. In comes the nade right there from Romeo. Romeo now pushing in onto this one, trying to be careful, trying to stay alert right there. ShareQuest runs. He ran upstairs, but got caught while he was running, and is currently bleeding. Now it does seem like Nero is going to be pushing up over towards that position to try and get the shot in, but no. Angry finds Q here. 4 gamers currently getting it up right now as Jigga. Nice. QST also contributing a couple of shots towards that fight. There's a major fight going on with Not Game has 4 gamers. QST right there, as QST is also contributing to whatever is going on right there. That is it. Not Gamers off in the distance, and check it out. Zeus does seem to want to push up over. Wait, what are these guys doing? What are you doing, Basit? Nice one. Basit finds Zeus and drops him. Finds Jaeger again and drops Jaeger as well. But no, Inspector finds Chooks off in the distance and drops him as ShareQuest goes down fully to Romeo right there. And Basit is also looking for Nord Acid, taking a couple of shots towards him. That is 4 gamers eating it up right now with Not Gamers. 4G eating a lot of shots right there as Inspector finishes off Chooks. Angry taking in shots onto Basit right there. And boy, on Unknown Soldiers side, they are also, that's going to be it. 4 gamers already out in 13th place, I believe, as Unknown Soldiers and Rage Frost, my bad, are also eating a couple of shots onto each other. Man, I think Rage Frost have already lost about 3 of their players. They've lost about 3, probably have 1 left up alive. Rage Frost getting hit hard by Unknown Soldiers. You can see Fred getting confirmed right there by Kaiser for the win. So Not Gamers already up with 5 kills right there. They are still stuck in between 2 teams right now, and we'd love to see how that one turns out for them. Unknown Soldiers, I believe Unknown Soldiers are still really close to the guys from Rage Frost and Unknown Soldiers. But check it out often. This splits from the Laughing Coffin. That's a smart split right there from them. As Playzone just finished off 50 shots from Rage Frost right there, and can see sending 2 man out, 2 man in. So the 2 man in is really in a building, really close, and then the remaining 2 man out. So they even left Romeo out there, but will they be sending Romeo back? I love to see the tactics they're trying to work out right here, because this is actually quite beautiful to see that these teams are playing with purpose. They are playing with good tactics. But check it out. Romeo is trying to push up onto their position. Oh no, he's getting in the vehicle and making the zone a priority. Smart move right there, I must say. And not gamers are going to be coming in right behind them as, oof, check it out. Angry, he's just going to be driving straight past the inspector and Maniac, as Maniac takes out, whips out that AK with the 6x and fires away. He's going to switch straight up to Inspector, taking a couple of shots in towards Acid, finds Acid, drops him off in the distance. Angry, definitely really angry, and Citizens is just going to be driving straight by that Actis right there, but no, Maniac getting tagged up pretty badly right now by not gamer Zeus. Zeus finding that beautiful angle and taking in the shot towards them right there, but oh, Reaper goes down as Dicky also going down right behind. Oh, and he goes, oh man, what is going on with these guys? Unknown Soldiers getting really hit hard from every single angle possible. Man, this is you would know this is someone that knows the layout of the land, but no, God runs into Blade right there as he gets dropped one time. What is going on? Citizens and Dragons also eating it up onto each other. Still have a couple of teams off in the distance looking to assault their position. You have Black Poach, you have Ninja and Priest off on the other side right now. You can see Blade just looking for the angle. He sees a couple of Dream Team off in the distance. He's just on the edge of, he has Nilayo water right there, trying to see if he could get a couple of shots into their position right now. Woo! Not Gaming, Acid goes down. Oh, he's going to be down and out with not with Acid right there. Acid and Angry going out slowly but surely as Down finds Funky, but Angels and Demons finds, oh, that's Gunner coming in and hitting a couple of shots in onto their position right there. That nice one from Gunner, I must say. Dream Team off in the distance, Killer being Lucy Stark and Rash. They just holding up in that building like, oh hell no, I'm not going out there, I'm not getting knocked. Still 11 teams that 3 players right now as QST finds Tega Triple X. Oh man, and Slat comes in. Slat is not here to joke, bro. Finishes him off real quick. And check it out, QST wants to go on the offensive, pushing in onto Jin because they know they've actually been able to knock a couple of the guys from Triple X. But check it out, where is Triple X Jin right now? Jin is just down below and he's been spotted right there by Slat. You can see Blade finds this man off in the distance and fires a couple of shots towards him. Boy, Man of Blood, Elite Nubis, it's all going bonkers everywhere. I reckon that's going to be Elite Nubis out already, killed by Men of Blood in with help from Lucid Starks right now. That's beautiful, beautiful job right coming in from these guys. And Blade is going to push up onto the position of the rest of his team to come give them some support as Dream Team is really close to them. And Rex is getting a bit of a health up as Triple X Jin is also getting it up right now by QST. 3 man still up alive for Men of Blood with 2 kills to their name as QST is currently holding the edge of this little bridge right over here. And Angels and Demons tasting a couple of 7.62 right there from Citizens as well as the Laughing Coffin. That is going to be a tough one. We got 8 teams left up alive right now. 3-man squad for Citizens. They still got 0 kills. And what they could actually try to zone keep the Laughing Coffin off in the distance, but they got to be careful for Dream Team will be looking down towards their position right now. Man, this is a tough position to be. You can see, check it out, the Laughing Coffin are going to push up over. Nice move right there from Romeo. I do want to see, nice, Chris finds Slayer's guy as he drives over and is looking to get the remaining shot onto Ilobiam. Smart movement from Ilobiam right there, but he's still outside the zone. And check it out, Chris is going to look for him, but Ilobiam looks straight back towards him and drops him without M4. Finishing him off immediately, not going to waste any time on that one as Dan finds Zeus dropping him as well. Boy, what is going on over here? Citizens will definitely be looking to hold the guys from the Laughing Coffin at bay as Dream Team eats up the rest of the guys from Men of Blood. They still have a couple left up alive right now. Slat is also going to get it up by Blade. You have the Laughing Coffin trying to assault the guys, trying to hold that particular zone right there. They are right on the edge of the zone and they are taking shots towards Citizens as Romeo sends in a nade and drops Priest. Priest is going to be on all fours praying to his gods right now. That is it, bro. You've bended the knee. You got to pray. Oh, yet another nade coming in from Romeo. Oh, now, nice. They got 2 knocks and they're going to be pushing over as it's going to be Ninja left up alive right now. You can see the whole team rallying up towards that position, going for the jump shot, and that is going to be Citizens out in 5th place right there to the guys from the Laughing Coffin And beautiful job right there from Citizens. The zone really close right now. And we got 4 teams alive. That's going to be the Dragons, the Laughing Coffin, and 2 more teams right there trying to come into the zone. And this is really taut right now, guys. You can see a couple of shots ringing out from the guys from Dragons. They are currently taking fights on two fronts right now. Dragons are currently in a fight right now, taking a couple of shots towards Team 10, trying to assault out their buildings. As you can see, Dan finding Killer been dropping him with that M762. Oh no, Nero goes down to Rash. What is going on over here? Rash gonna get down right now by Dan, coming in with that cover shot for Nero. And Dan is gonna finish them off. We've got 3 teams left up alive. And yeah, that is it. The Laughing Coffin on this axis, just smoking it all up. Alright, so 3 teams left up alive right now. We got the Laughing Coffin and Dragons really close to each other, but you still see Team 11 right behind the Dragons, trying to take a couple of shots right onto their position. Yeah. So I believe the Laughing Coffin can actually hold this position quite well. And yeah, that's QST. This QST still has 2 men left up alive right now. Wow. So Dragons is currently stuck in between these 2 teams, and they will be defending their position. They got 5 kills. You can see smokes everywhere right now, and they are getting tapped from every single angle. Let's see how this one works out, as the Laughing Coffin still has a full squad up alive. And Nero gets sussed out right now by Maniac, as Dan is going to try to go for that revive. Inspector finds Slat and drops him off in the distance. That is going to be 1 man left up alive right there for QST. And check it out, Macho does seem to have pushed up. It's looking really good for the Laughing Coffin, as they are currently up with 13 kills right now. Looking pretty nice for them. Check it out, Inspector just looking for different angles right there. And it's going to be 1 man left up alive for QST Hunter, as he tries to push up into the Dragons, and he finds Blade, drops Blades real quick. And check it out, Nero and Dan tries to push up over towards the Laughing Coffin right now, trying to find a good position. They are going to be assaulting these axes right now. No, Dan goes down to Romeo right there, and check it out, Hunter goes down to Inspector. That is going to be it. And the Laughing Coffin clutching the victory on this one with a total of 16 kills. Damn. First place 16 kills. Second place Dragons with a total of 5 kills. QST in third with a total of 5. In fourth place Dream Team 4 kills. And Citizens in 5th with 0 kills. 6th place Men of Blood with 2 kills. Angels and Demons in 7th place with 3 kills. That was an amazing game right there. That zone was really tough, man. But let's not get sidelined right now, as we can see the Laughing Coffin with a total of 16 kills. Like, they kept going from team to team, kept wiping them out, kept taking them out as they move. And they were able to secure a particular location, even assaulting Citizens. Citizens were they were a bit too defensive. They needed to switch up the defense and go offensive a little bit there, but they didn't do it on time, and they got stuck with the guys from Laughing Coffin. Got a couple of them taken down by the nades. But well, to the Laughing Coffin advantage, they were able to farm 3 more kills from Citizens right over there, and they currently they allowed them the winner chicken dinner. The Dragons actually fared quite well. They might have done a bit better if they did not lose Blade to Hunter earlier on, but that was a beautiful gameplay coming in from them, as well as QST surviving with that 2 men left up alive. I reckon they had 1 kill or 2 kills, which is also something compared to the placement points that they had, and that was an amazing set of gameplay from these guys. We are going to be left with 1 game for today. But before we go for the break, I would love to thank our sponsors. That's going to be Lagos State Government, Ogun State Government, my X3 and HP for making this happen right there. So alright, that's going to be it for me. We are going to be back in a few minutes. Thank you for joining us. Alrighty then, guys. Welcome to the final match of today, and boy, it was an hectic one. With the laughing coughing taking that last game, but we do know the first game it was the four gamers that took it, and second game laughing coughing actually coming in with a whooping sum of 16 kills, I believe. So let's see what magic, what stunts, what strategies they are going to pull off in this particular final match of today, week 4, day 1. And yeah, right off the bat you can see this is a nice flight path right there, coming in from directly west ending over east right there at Lipovka. Right off the bat, the Dragons, I think Angels and Demons and QST are currently heading towards that Jojopo section, and we see a couple of teams heading towards Pochinki, and these teams are going all over towards their preferred position right there. Unknown Soldiers down south of Gatka as well. You can see the laughing coffin, and so we have a challenger over in Pochinki that is going to be laughing coffin going there with the guys from Not Gaming. So Not Gaming has finally decided to return to Pochinki, so we are going to be seeing a couple of them, a couple of early fights over in Pochinki. We do know most of the times when you see these fights happening over in Pochinki, it's going to take a lot of times, especially when both teams are used to each other, they know how each other play. You can see them going around in circles, hitting up a couple of players, getting their health back up, and just going around the circles basically. Nice one, Jega. He's got that Uzi in hand, and Macho Dust seems to be the first man to test the clapping of that Uzi shot right there. He's trying to go in for the finish but couldn't finish that one right there. The rest of Laughing Coffin will be rushing into the worst position. He's got the M4 as well. This is looking pretty for Not Gaming, I must say. He comes out, tries to finish. Yep, definitely going for the finish right there. So 3 man left up alive for the Laughing Coffin right now. An early blow, I must say, as Maniac, Romeo and Inspector are still off in the distance. Not Gamers already one kill up. This is totally not what I expected from Laughing Coffin this early in the game. After nice. Okay, we'll love to see Citizens and Dream Team also take it off onto each other as Priest drops Lucy starts and finishes him off immediately. But I do expect Laughing Coffin to really dazzle us again this particular round, but it's not looking too good for them as they've lost 1 man already, and they still have a full squad of Not Gamers currently assaulting them over in Pochinki right now. But Citizens still Priest putting in the Lord's work right now, trying to look for the men from Dream Team as well, trying to drop it as much as possible. He's been able to drop 1 and he's definitely going to be looking for more. He wants more. Alright, Ninja, Guard and Priest on this axis. I think they came in as a 3-man squad, and I do see 2-man squad of Dream Team off on the distance, also trying to hit it up onto this position. You can see Killer being off right there, could get an off and going on to one of the Citizens player if he decides to push up into their position. Crazy will move right there. If he actually gets a couple of hits into their position, it will work quite well for them. We'd love to see how that one works out actually. Alrighty then. So Dream Team, Citizens. You have in the yellow corner, you got Citizens in the yellow corner just trying to wrap around right now. Okay. So I do know Dream Team and Citizens. It's going to take a while for them to actually hit it up onto each other, as most of the houses in that axis are just not too close together. You have to go around and before you really engage and all sorts. Over in Pochinki too, the long fight is about to start. You see people watching different angles, moving from position to position, trying to get an advantageous position, flanking onto the enemy. But definitely the enemy is watching as well, but he could get some lucky grenades in right now. You can see him setting up that grenade. If that grenade could connect, that might just be the knock they need, as they are going to be the Laughing Coffin are going to be left with 2 man up. But nice move right there coming in from Inspector, using that. Nice VSS work right there from Zeus, dropping them, and you can see the full team from Not Gamers are going to be pushing up ahead as Zeus is really low on health. And nice from on top of that roof, Inspector finds Zeus and drops him straight up. Check out Sorry is going to be assaulting that building where Inspector is finding him angry. Angry is going to be the one finding him on that axis, dropping him real quick. This fight might actually be shorter than expected right there. As you can see, Jega is going to be pushing up onto the rest of the Laughing Coffin as Romeo jumps out, finds Angry, drops him right there, and Jega comes behind the fence and drops the last of Laughing Coffin. That's going to be Laughing Coffin out in 12th place right there. Not looking too good for them as Funky finds Priest and finishes him off. Well, it's even now. You do know Funky ain't going to joke with that one. It drops him really, really quickly. And Citizens taking another hit. I believe they are down to 2 man right there. That's gonna be Guard and Ninja. You don't want to have 2 man left up alive this early in the game. And I do know Priest is kind of like their IGL, so it's a really tough blow right there for them. But anyways, we've seen them pull up some amazing plays in the past. So definitely we are looking to see how they will be surviving these particular games right now. So what are we working with right there? We do know Not Gamers have taken out the guys from the Laughing Coffin. That was our champion the last match. But check it out, guys. Find Funky and says, not today, bro. Not today. I got my steady 4x spray and he's going to go for the single tap to finish off his kill right there. Funky back to the lobby. And I think it's going to be Killer being left up alive right there for Dream Team. It's going to be a 1v2 situation. But I do know this man could actually live up to his name. It could be the Killer being. He could take out the old squad. He could actually pull off his squad wipe right here. Let's hope to see it, bro. We would love to see basic and major highlights like the interesting highlights like this. This is good. This is going to go well in his, in his highlights, his Twitter highlights, if you know what I'm talking about. Anyways, Ninja already looking for that flank angle right there. You can see him pushing in. Oof, he's got to be careful on that one. Killer Bane is not going to hesitate to finish him off right there. I love the splits going on with Citizens right now, but they need to push together. They need to do it together. The communication has to be top notch at that point in time. They need to make sure they are moving in tandem with each other right there. As I'm looking right now, what I'm seeing here right now, Ninja could get knocked before Guard could even pull up onto that position by Killer Bane. This is a bit, Let's see how Killer Bane handles this one. He knows position of both of these players and he's anticipating one man to push up from right behind him. He knows Ninja is already right in front of him. I can see him just chilling on that axis. I don't know. How would you play this? This is a really tough spot for one man to be in, as Ninja is going to try to push up onto his position right now. I do want to see Guard push up as well. Guard is also trying to close up the distance right now. Now might be a good time as Ninja is going to come and push up in right there. Check it out. They are not pushing the right axis. They don't know exactly his position, and Killer Bane is not making any movement, trying to make it. Now they are on the same wavelength right now. You can see Ninja and Guard pushing up, and Killer Bane comes in, drops Ninja, but Guard goes into a drop shot, finishing him off straight up with that Uzi right there. Beautiful job right there from Guard. But I do commend Killer Bane, I must say. You have 2 barrels pointed at you and you still manage to actually drop one of them. But right off the bat, you can see the Dragons are already pushing up towards the zone, trying to get a good position. But Sheki is going to be pushing in towards Hunter right there, as Hunter is going to tap away towards him, and Sheki I think he's stuck on that bridge right now. This is why you scout before you push up into enemy's position right there. You need to always scout. Don't ever move into a new position without scouting. Anyways, luckily enough for him, he's been actually able to make his way around that axis without getting knocked right now. He's going to have his teammates covering for his back right there, as QST is already on that bridge, on the other side of the bridge, watching that bridge like a hawk. Check it out. Dan is going to spot Exo off in the building, try to see if he could hit a couple of shots into his position. He's got to be careful on that one, as Exo is probably third party picking him as well towards his axis, looking for which position is going to be the best one right there. Dan spots him right there, takes a couple of shots, but not managing to connect that one. Alright, good job. I think Nero has finally pushed up onto Shekwesi's position, probably to give him mobility, take a vehicle really close to him so he could actually get out of that position where he was stuck. He's on the other side of the water. He needs to swim back. You don't want to be on that side, bro. You need to swim back. But check it out, Angels and Demons does seem to be coming into the equation right now, as I see their tags off in the distance, just moving off a little bit right there and check it out. Hunter is still right over there. What is going to happen right now? I do love to see this one right now. This is an endearing situation, but Hunter does seem to have dropped out of that building and is okay. So you see Nero went all the way around just to come towards Shekwes, pick him up and then turn around. Wow, that was some nice play right there. Used the bridge, perfect cover to actually come in, deceiving the enemies. I don't even think the enemy will know that they're in this position at all, but check it out. I don't know what I feel about these driving skills from Nero, having his spawn out right in the glare of the enemy right there, but I don't know. These things happen. He's got to be careful not to lose sight of what he's doing right there. They are currently heading up towards this hill, probably trying to look down towards Quiet Storm, but that hill is a treacherous one right there because you could have a couple of teams just rotate around you, get their high ground behind you and take a couple of shots right there. But not gamers are just down southwest over in Pochinki chilling, not much to see over there, as Triple X are also going to be holding the school axis. But yeah, we still do know Quiet Storm is the Dragons are still looking to assault Quiet Storm right in their axis, as unknown soldiers are going to be coming in down south right there, might be running straight into the guys from North Gamers over in Pochinki, but it does seem like North Gamers are already packing up and moving in deeper into the zone. I see Angry trying to make his way towards school. That might be something we want to see. And QST still also deciding to pack up and move a bit further into the zone, as the Dragons have already disengaged from that fight right there. So still got 10 teams alive, 33 players throttling this lobby, and man, this has been one hell of a match, I must say, because we're just in zone 2 and we've already lost about 3 or 4 teams, I believe. And oh man, next zone is going to be popping in 35 seconds. Check it out. The Dragons just driving straight past the team right there. No. QSC driving past a team right there, but they do seem to want to hold this compound. They are content with holding this compound, clearing every axis, and just going to park somewhere there. Angels and Demons really close to them as well. You got to be careful on that axis. It could be neighbors. The people I really pity are the ones trying to rotate after these guys, because you could feel like you're running away from one team that is currently just, oh, check it out, QST is going to be pushing up towards Angels and Demons, and I lobby him. Is going to definitely look to see if he can lobby someone right there. You can see him just tapping away towards this man, probably nearly getting him down. Hunter just escaping barely right there. This man is putting in a lot of work towards his axis, trying to get that knock onto Hunter. The Hunter becomes haunted. But right behind them, they gotta be careful. 4 Gamers is also sneaking in slowly but surely. But you can see a couple of shots ringing out right there from Angels and Demons towards 4 Gamers, hoping to reduce them from 4 Gamers to 3 Gamers. Oh, they came in as 3 men, so 3 Gamers, hoping to reduce them from 3 Gamers to 2 Gamers. But anyways, we do know these guys are capable. They know what they're doing. They got Ganja driving as their scout, looking for where they could actually patch in. Beautiful job right there from them. When I see teams with this kind of strats, to an extent, it gives me an idea that okay, these teams they have an idea of what they're doing, if you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, the next zone is going to be popping in a few seconds, probably even already coming in, and we'll be popping towards another direction right there. Ganja, Chooks, and Kiwia. You see, this is what I'm talking about. You can see them coming into this hilltop. Probably they want to take that compound, but they did not rush directly into the compound. They waited, scouted the compound out, tried to see if they could see a couple of enemies in there. But that was actually a bit dangerous as well, because if there were going to be an enemy in that compound that knows what they're doing, they will probably be spread out, not inside the building, but around the edges of that. It will probably leave 1 or 2 persons inside the building and then send the remaining 2 outside. So for them coming to that hill, it means they would have engaged, they would have immediately been engaged into a fight that they didn't really know the position of the enemy, probably suffer 1 or 2 knocks, and given they are just a 3-man squad, it would be a really tough one. For them, you can see the Dragon Dragons and the Quiet Storm already moving down south, as Men of God is just coming out of Seveni. They are still looking quite comfortable over in Seveni. They have a bit of the zone, and we'll love to see how this one turns out. seems like most of these teams are actually just predicting the zone to be down south, as most of them are not really holding that north position except for Men of Blood. We love to see how Men of Blood handles this as well, because they want to come into the zone and might be running into the guys from Drogon Dragons. And that fight I would love to see as well. North Gamers also trying to come in towards this. You know what I would love to see? If I see a team just holding those bridges, probably the bridge at Yasnaya and the bridge to the eastern side of Roseoak right there, just hold the bridge, then try to farm in as much kills as possible. You know, most of these teams are going to try to come in from the southern part of the map, so you can just farm the kills as they come in. You just farm. It's just pretty much, you know, it's just logic right there. Like for instance, this man crossing the bridge right now, you let him sink in, you let him feel comfortable, and then you unleash those fives, you unleash those 7.62, you bring in the big guns, you take out some vehicles, take out some people. Let's see them crates flowing right there. But anyways, check it out, Not Gamers, exactly the same thing that 4 Gamers did. They're going to stop directly on top of the hill, pull up a little bit of scout. You know, 4 Gamers came in with a 3-man squad, so not really much they could do on that axis of sending 1 or 2 people forward. So yeah, you can see Not Gamers are going to be assaulting them right now, sending a couple of shots in towards Ganja. Ganja already getting it up really badly by Zeus. Zeus is looking for that angle, but he's got to be careful because Kiwa is also looking for him. A nice one from Sorry. He's going to make Kiwa sorry for picking him right there. And that is it. They want to push up. Yeah, it's going to be 2 man left up alive right now for 4 Gamers. It's going to be Chooks and Ganja. Can they defend this one right now? Sorry and Angry are going to be crashing this one, going head on straight into that building. What is happening on this position? 2 man rushing upstairs right now. Ganja pushes over, goes down to not Jagas AKM. That is going to be for Ganja. It's going to be 1 man left up alive. Chooks. Can Chooks clutch this? What is Chooks? Oh, Chooks is down, my bad. Kiwia, can Kiwia clutch this one? Kiwia is the last man left up. You can see them sending the nades. The 4-man squad from North Gamers are going to be pushing in. Not going to be waiting for no man right there. 4G in a bit of a pinch. 4G in a bit of a pinch. Let's go. Kiwia up top right now, going at it against Jaga. He is surviving. How is this man still alive? But no, just as I said, the Jaga comes in and drops him with that 7s from the AKM. Pratata. Alrighty then, while that fight is happening, it does seem like unknown soldiers are also currently pushing up towards this position, already spread out on the hilltop right behind the guys from North Gaming. And boy, what is going on with them? We still see Triple X a bit in the vicinity as well, hoping to see if they could get a couple of third party and in a bit of a safe distance, probably taking in all the shots that they can hear around here. And check it out, Kaiser will try to get his vehicle back into proper position, in proper cover, so he still has his mobility right there. And boy, okay, doesn't like they want to disengage or do they want to crash this fight? Are we going to see another crash? Is this going to be the crash compound? Doesn't seem like it's gonna happen today. Not gonna happen. Oh, he's gonna spin out. No, you're on grass. You don't have to boost. You boost, you spin. You boost, you turn, you spin. It goes like that. But Dan finding Ninja. The Dragons are at it with Citizens right now. It's gonna be guard left up alive for the Citizens Esports right there. What is going on with Citizens? Oh, Dan off in the distance. That was a long shot right there. So guard might actually be getting that revive onto Ninja. Okay, so Ninja is safe actually, yeah. Unless they decide to actually push up over to their position right there, which I don't see happening. They do not have the zone, so pushing up towards the position might actually be something they should be looking forward to do. But I reckon they don't have enough information on how many teams are in, how many players are in there, and you know whatnot. So that would not be a well-informed decision to make to actually push over to that. Given that there's a vehicle up top, and that could be a sign that there's another team up top right there. So you can see him just scouting the area, making sure there's no third party just waiting to lounge or whatever is happening right there, as the rest of his team are currently firing away towards the Citizens guys right over in the distance. We'd love to see how this one ends, as we still have 9 teams up alive and 30 players in this particular lobby as Zone 4. Zone 5 is going to be popping in a bit. Yep, Nice move right there. Take out the vehicle, make sure your enemy cannot push out from this particular position. Check it out. I think Angels and Demons. Wait, that's not Angels and Demons. That's Citizens. Okay, definitely not Citizens. And that team just moving off in the distance, and you can see Dan just tapping a couple of shots right against him. And Zone 5 is slowly but surely going to be pushing up in right now. A lot is going to happen with this zone because we are going to see most of this team being forced to move together and engage each other. Currently 20 minutes into this game right now, still 9 teams alive, 29 players throttling this lobby right there. And this little compound over here, just on the edge of the zone, I do know the zone is going to be pushing in a bit. Check it out, Blade and Nero are going to push up onto their teammates real quick, try to hold that position as this next zone has popped over and away from them, as Not Gaming is currently eating up Men of Blood off in the distance. Men of Blood and Not Gaming in a major fight as the Dragons are going to push up to get inside the zone. Ooh, Jega with that prone shot right there, just looking off in the distance. You know, when you go prone and take a couple of shots like that, the recoil is just incredible. But he's got to be careful on this one. As Nero finds Reaper and drops him right there. But QST slowly but surely pushing up onto Jega, taking a couple of shots onto his position right now. Nero gets knocked straight back by unknown soldiers. What is happening right now? Kaiser with the angle, beautiful angle right there from Kaiser. 42 seconds right now. Blade also stuck in that particular position right there. It's got to be on the careful one right there. So let's see, Guard and Ninja, the last two left up alive, will try to make their way inside the zone. They can't use the vehicles, so they are moving in on foot. As Zone 5 is going, Zone 6 is going to be pushing up in. Man, oh man, that's going to be a crazy one, I must say. Ooh, Sheki finds Kaiser on a different angle, dropping him as the rest of unknown soldiers are forced down inside that. This position they came to could be a very easy position to defend, I must say, but no. Pushing down there would be suicide. I wouldn't recommend for any team to actually push them down. They just set up an ambush right on the edge. But looking at the fact that the zone is still on right now, zone is about to push them in, they need to leave right there. And check it out, unknown soldiers are currently stuck in the zone. Will try to make their way in as Not Gaming is hitting up with Dirty. Baba goes down to Gunners M24 as Not Gaming Zeus comes in right from the back, takes a couple of shots towards them. Laser are also coming in with a bit of a laser on that axis. What is going on right here? Unknown soldiers trying to make their way into the zone. What? Nice. So 4 gamers, not gamers, they are not currently in the zone. They have about a minute to go inside that zone, but they could see a vast array of land right in front of them, possibly take a couple of shots into the enemies. They have eyes on Men of Blood as well. You can see the smokes already coming out from Men of Blood, and QST and Angels and Demons currently eating up onto each other as Ninja goes down real quick. What a wahoo. QST Exo putting in the work right now as Chris comes in with that UMP. That is a bold weapon to use, and the rest of Angels and Demons trying to get the last man left up alive, but Chris is going to push up forward. Chris is pushing up forward. He's going to find the last man. Finds Gunner, takes him down, but yeah, he takes down the last man as well, but his health is deliriously low right there. Slides down, goes down. US Dicky finding Dan with that Bison, dropping him real quick. Not going to waste time on that one. Will he be finishing off the shots right there? Doesn't seem so. The rest of the squad will be springing up into action. Major fight happening on this axis. Triple X Gene just in the front right there. Citizens Guard is just also trying to survive. I think it's just 2 men left up alive right there for them. That is just crazy, I must say. Whoa, Exo finds Gene and drops him. But Exo is stuck inside the zone right now. He's got to move as his teammates are getting dropped one after the other by this zone. He's really low. Hunter also going down right now. You can see Exo trying to drive into this zone, but not Gamers right in front of him. That's going to be it for Exo. I think Exo is dead and gone. Playzone dropping Blade as well. This Playzone is doing a lot of damage. Sheki already in the zone, finding Ghost and dropping him. That is going to be it for that team out in. Not all of them. Sheki is still up alive, I must say. So it's going to be 3 teams left up alive right now, and Not Gamers with 12 kills. Wow, beautiful one. Nero Oh man, what is going on right there? That's a delayed kill feed right now. Men of Blood, not gamers, looking to each other right now, looking to take a couple of shots. Yep, Men of Blood gets sussed out right now by not gamers. He drops one, and boy, it's not looking good for not gamers. They are all cooped up behind one particular vehicle right there. And it's just one man left up alive for not gamers as Jaga is going to push up into his position, tries to get the shot in right there. Rex picks that one and goes down. Oh, that's going to be not gamers out already. Jaga looking for Shequest, looking for Jaga, finds Jaga, but no, that's going to be it. I reckon Shequest has been sourced out, and that is going to be it for today as not gamers clutches the winner chicken dinner with a total of 15 kills, with the Dragons coming in second place with 2. That's a lot of kills for not gamers, I must say. We are seeing lots and lots of kills today, man. Men of Blood in third place with 1 kill. QST in fourth with a total of 5 kills. Unknown Soldiers in fifth with 0. Citizens in sixth with 3. Triple X in seventh with 0. Angels and Demons in 8th. Now, that was a beautiful, beautiful match right there. And we love to see the fact that these teams are actually active enough to go into the final zone and still hold their heads high and still fire shots into their enemies, get in the shot, kill a lot of teams. Not gamers actually handled this particular fight quite well. They were able to position themselves, even though they at the point they were a bit disadvantaged, but they were still able to turn it around, push up into the zone, and bring out their aggressive side, push up onto every single enemy. They were able to take down Angels and Demons. They were able to take down Men of Blood, and it was just a beautiful, beautiful match from them. And yeah, definitely we would love to see them next week in their lobby by Friday. Although we are also looking forward to lobby B that will be happening on Sunday. So anyways, that is going to be it from me today. And you do know it's one and only Viper, and I'm out, guys.